Hi, Arigipo.com, and today I'm going to speak about the most beautiful lens I have. This is a 7 Artisan cine lens series called the Hope Prime. They sent me the 85mm. Is simply beautiful. We'll see the optical side of it, but if you look at the build, the color, all this, it's incredible. So let's speak about it. Let's start. When we speak about cine lenses, we cannot make just 4 or 5 pictures and have an opinion. We need to make some kind of video clip. So this is what I've done. In this video, you will see a small clip I made testing the lens. But obviously, that would be great to have a making of. So I will publish next week making of I made explaining the lighting, all this, the setup, all this. So I don't know when you see this video, but don't forget next week or maybe already, you can check the making of the video clip you will see in this video. Okay, I've got the 85mm. It did not come on its own because well, I got just one, but actually a series of 6 lenses. So I will tell you about the series, but obviously when I test the optical quality, I will speak about this one because this is the one they sent me I could test. So this Hope Prime Cine Lens series is for sensor S35 or APS-C, which is the same thing. Different mounts: Sony E, Fujifilm X. I actually used it with my Fujifilm X S20, Canon R, and also Micro Four Third. In this case, obviously, the focal length will cover a different angle. Okay, this series has 6 lenses. You have 10mm, 16, 25, 35, 50, and 85. The equivalent in full frame would be 15, 24, 35, 37.5, 52.5, 75, and 127.5. Well, actually, they sent me the 85mm, so it's really long for what I like to do. But for the demo clip, I concentrated on really close up. And actually the minimum focusing distance is 90 centimeters, so well, that was fine, and even use it a bit further. But obviously indoor you will be limited with this lens. Depends what you want to do. Outdoor, obviously no limit. Okay, but I think this series is really complete, and that's really interesting. It covers, the 85mm covers an angle of 15.4 degrees. The aperture is t2.1 up to t22. So what is t? Because people say, yeah, normally it's f. What is t? Well, in cine lenses, actually it's from the time of film photography, film cinematography. You needed to have a guaranteed transmission of light. This way, as you could not change ISO, or you would not stop the roll of film and change it, you knew that even if you were changing focal length, if you were, for example, on T4, you will know that the other lens also giving T4 will give you exactly the same amount of light. Okay, so that's really useful, really important. In digital, that's not that important because we can play with ISO, we can really measure and check the exposure, but still, they kept this and they still do T for cine lenses. So that's good, that's great. The build has 9 elements in 7 groups. That's really a heavy build, really, yeah, interesting. The Aries has 10 blades and the bokeh is so smooth. It's incredible. And the point of light are completely round, as you can see. Really beautiful look. The aperture has no click, which is really usual for cine lenses. And as you can see, the aperture and the focusing ring are geared, so you can actually use what I called remote focusing system. I've got a remote one, a Bluetooth one, but you have some with cable or this, so you can actually use the your hand to do it, but using a precise system is a lot better. And if it's a remote one, you can also be away from the camera, so that's great. Okay, I really love the throw, 260 degrees. So when you do it by hand, that's long, okay, but when you use a focusing system, this is great. This is so precise. So this is a great point at 260 degrees throw. As you can see, both are geared, so you can actually use 2 systems. One, you could change the aperture with the system, and the other one, the focusing. The filter size is 77mm. All the series has 77mm, and they all have a diameter of 83mm. The length may differ, the weight may differ, but the diameter is the same and the filter is the same. That's great. Why? Because actually very often you use 2 or 3 lenses or more, and you want to change lenses, but you don't want to change all the seating, all the spacing, everything on your setup. So it's really fast. You just change lens and everything fits again. That's perfect. So really good, really good point. It exists in 2 colors, black and this titanium gray. This titanium gray is just beautiful. As you can see, you have numbers, and these numbers, when you have ultraviolet light, yeah, they are visible. So that's really fantastic. One thing I love, they put a number, the focal length is on the cap also. Some people think it's just nice, but no, it's really useful. Normally when you have several lenses, you keep them like this in a suitcase or in a bag, and they all have the same size from top. If it's not written, you don't know which lens it is. This way, straight away, you know that it is this lens, and you don't waste time, you don't make mistake. This is perfect. I love it. The look is really beautiful, and the feeling, full metal, is incredible. Beautiful. Let's speak about optical quality. The focus breathing. As you can see, it is not noticeable. Maybe there's a slight bit, but honestly, you will not notice it. So, perfect. If we speak about chromatic aberration, I didn't notice any chromatic aberration. And if we speak about flare, well, flare is, you don't have this strange effect. But actually, if you get a light really close to the light, as I show you right now, you will see that milky aspect, which is maybe a problem in photography, but in cinema that's fantastic. Very often we look at that, we look for that. If it's color light, it will get strange, fine. It will get the color of your light in the picture. So in the video, I think this is great, because let's say you're recording someone that is next to a window, and you want to have this feeling that light is flooding the room. You'll get it this way. So for me, this is beautiful. I really love it. So now I'm going to show you the small demo clip I recorded. That's funny. You'll see the end, okay? And funny for me, at least. And then we get to the conclusion. So my conclusion, well, honestly, I think the end of the clip said it was fun for me, okay? So my conclusion about the lens. The build is beautiful, completely metal. I really love it. The optical quality to me looks really great. It gives this special cine aspect, really soft. I really like it. Shallow depth of field, really shallow when you open the lens completely. Transition is really soft. Obviously, if you want more depth of field, you can always close down the aperture logically, okay? But I think it's really a nice, really nice lens. I wish I had more lenses. 7 artisans, don't forget about me. A 25 or 16 millimeter to combine both, or even 3 lenses, make some special clips. I would love it. Thank you. Okay, think about it. I know you don't have enough demo lenses. I know that, but still, if you can, I thank you for that. Okay, so honestly, I think this lens is completely recommendable. But there's one thing that I really love is the full set, because it gives many options. Many people, when they record video with the idea of a cine look, they normally use either 6 lenses or maybe 2 or 3. For example, with a 2, like a 25 and 85 millimeter, 25 and 65, or 16 and 65, that would be fine. Or maybe 3 lens kit, then you would get like really wide angle, like 10 millimeters, then intermediate, like 25, and then a lot longer for details or portrait or things like this. I think this is great. And one thing I normally don't tell in videos, I don't normally speak about prices. But that's me, could you give the prices? Because the prices are really stunning. I could not believe it. If you look at the 25, 35, 50 and 85 millimeter, each cost only 369 US dollars. 369, okay? If you look at the 10 millimeter, 489 US dollars. 16 millimeter, 399 US dollars. They also have discount if you get several lenses. If you get the 35, 50 and 85, you will pay 1,069 US dollars. If you get the 10, 16 and 25, it will cost you 1,199 US dollars. And if you get the 6 lenses, only $2,199. The price is incredible for me, in my opinion, because nowadays many people want to have this cine look. Most cameras nowadays let you record in a nice way, I would say, and really play really nice with your footage. So having that kind of lens is a great option for this price. So for me, it's completely recommendable. Yeah, I wish I had 2 or 3 lenses to show more, but this 85 millimeter, I fell in love. I really love it. Not just the aspect of the lens, but the result I got. So thank you. So if you're interested in these lenses, I'll leave you a link in the description where you can buy them, okay? So thank you so much, 7 Artisan, for sending me the lens. Thank you so much to you for watching the video. If you feel it may interest other people, please share it in social networks. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, the small button down here and also a small bell. If you click on the bell, you will get notified when I upload a new video. My website, ericgibaud.com. If you have any question, can leave a comment below. Also leave you links of my gear on Amazon, links of everything I reviewed by KF Concepts, Sandmarc and Flashes by Westcott, more affiliated links, and also a link to my PayPal account in case you wanted to make a donation. Thank you very much, please take care of yourself and see you soon. Bye!